Today we are testing out a brand new foundation from Kylie Cosmetics. I have two shades here of the Plush Longwear foundation. This is supposed to be hydrating and also supposed to blur. I'm currently on Accutane, so my skin is super dry. I'm excited to see if it does hydrate like it says. Here is kind of what we are working with the before, and let's get into it. I haven't seen too many people review this foundation yet on YouTube. I'm trying to get back into my YouTube game. I honestly have not been, oh, that did not look good. Have not been posting that much, so trying to get back into it, and I was excited to see this foundation, but I was trying to watch reviews and I really didn't see that many. By the time I get this up, there might be more, but I thought I would review it, especially as a girl with acne, if it's helpful for you guys. I have two shades, 1.5W and 2.5W. I'm honestly not sure about the match for either of these. I'm assuming I'll be lighter, so let's try 1.5W. And this comes in nice little packaging, little glass bottle. I don't believe I've ever tried anything from Kylie Cosmetics, which is why I'm like extra excited for this foundation. I feel like I've just never been like inclined to buy anything. It's kind of hard to see in the bottle because they are frosted, so let's put it on. I love the little baby pink that Kylie has, so I'm gonna put just a little bit on to do a shade match. This is 1.5W, which might be a little light. Shade matching online is honestly gonna be the death of me. I absolutely never get it correctly. I also don't know my undertone. I never do, so I'm always like fail at that. This is 2.5W. I don't know, I'm like not loving either of these. I actually just rubbed the two together to see which one would be better, and I think it works combined, so I'm just gonna use them both. She also came out with a foundation brush that goes along with this foundation. I love when companies do that because then I know I'm using the right tool. And this, it's in the pink again. It is so cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put one pump of each on the back of my hand. This says it has up to 12-hour wear. I'm gonna do a wear test, probably not for 12 hours because that's just like bad for your skin, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like at the end of the day. Just kind of buffing this out all over the brush, and then gonna go ahead and pat on into my skin. This says it has a medium buildable coverage, which I could definitely see right away. This is giving more medium coverage. So that's how far two pumps got me, one pump of each shade. I will say, like, there's a decent amount in the brush that gets left over and then on my hand. So if you're just applying it right to your face or with a brush you've already used, you probably will go a little further with those pumps, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little more. I tried to do a half pump of each on my hand so that we could get a nice even coverage here. I love this brush. It's really soft. It feels great. I forgot to mention the foundation is $36, which I feel like is actually a really good price point for a foundation. Not drugstore, not like super high end, but a pretty good price point. The brush is $32. I don't think you need this brush if you are gonna pick this up. I feel like it's kind of just an average brush. It's nice, it's not bad, but it's not doing any better than like any brush that I've used. Here's what it looks like with kind of just one full-on coat of the foundation. I am in front of a window right now, totally natural lighting. I think this did a really good job of covering up all the redness that I had, especially around my face. I get a lot of like breakouts over here right now. My nose, like it didn't do so good of a job covering that, but as I mentioned, my skin is like really dry right now and flaky, so that could also just be why. It feels really lightweight. It says it's lightweight and gives an airbrush finish, which I definitely think it does. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of the lighter shade onto a beauty sponge and then just kind of blend it out all over my face because I feel like I am just a little dark right now. And I do want to see what a sponge does to kind of blur everything in. I think this has really great coverage though. I typically use a sponge. I always love how a sponge looks better with foundation. So that's just personal preference, but so far I'm really liking this. Okay, here's what we are kind of looking like up close and personal. Kylie also launched a setting spray. This is a matte setting spray. It is so cute in this little pretty pink, and then it just has a standard spray on top. Let's see what it looks like. A pretty fine mist there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with my makeup and then come back, we'll try the setting spray and then do the wear test. Okay, we're back. My lips are so insanely dry right now from the Accutane. There's no way to make them look good, so I just put a little bit of something on. I did the rest of my makeup how I usually would, except I did not set my face. I really wanna see how this wears without a powder and just this spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this setting spray and see what it looks like at the end of the day and if this is a hit. This actually has a really nice like fresh smell, but I don't think it has fragrance to it. All right, just took my hair down. The setting spray, by the way, retails for $27, so kind of in that mid-tier there. and it is currently 1:37. There's my dog, PM. So we'll see what this looks like in a few hours. I'll do check-ins throughout the day. I'm going to the dentist, so that's gonna be a real test because they give you the goggles and the whole thing. So yeah, I hope this works. Okay, just trying to find the best lighting for you guys to see this because it's dark now. It's been about 6 hours since I put this foundation on. I am fairly impressed with how it is wearing so far. I have a little bit of dryness and dry patches down here, so I'm not sure how hydrating it is. That said, my skin is like overly dry from Accutane, so it could be hydrating and it could just be my skin, but I'm pretty impressed with how it is held up. I survived the dentist. There was like some marks here that I just did like this with my finger, but I didn't touch up at all. So yeah, that's the little check-in. Final check-in before I take my makeup off. I'm in the bathroom now, so I apologize about the fan noise. My lights and my fan are connected, which is so annoying. But anyway, it's not what we're here to talk about. This foundation, I am super, super impressed with it. It has been on now for 9 hours. I do have some dryness around here, but like in the parts where I don't have any issues with my skin right now, it held up really, really nicely. Also, I only used that setting spray. I did not use a powder, so I think that setting spray did a really good job. I'm gonna continue to use both of them, and I'll update you guys if they become a staple in my routine. Yeah, I hope this was helpful if you're thinking about purchasing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.